George Kilpatrick, Inspiration for the Nation. This brother has been an inspiration to so many of us who are looking to improve our physical health. Nate Brown is in the house. Nate, by the
Yes,
time
sir.
we have this conversation, you have will have been walking for at least 115 days straight. Brother, tell me what your motivation is and was.
My motivation was I was just out of control. I just health wise, I physically, mentally, spiritually, I was fine, but I just knew there was better, for me. I really wanted to, you know, do better for myself. Be able to bend down and tie my shoe, and just small things.
What was the number? What? How much did you weigh? You gonna give us that number?
The most I weighed was 445.
Uh huh. And
Yeah,
and where are you now?
I'm hovering around the 352, 354 area right now.
Okay, so how are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel great. No really no aches and pains until when I come home from walking. Um, I get a little stiff if I sit down for a minute. But
Yeah,
long as I'm moving around, I'm good. Um, you know,
you have been walking obviously, and Nate also is the founder of Brown Skin Band. Nate, you've been walking for over 100 days straight, and
yes.
you the goal is to lose 100 pounds. So how are you on that journey?
Well, funny thing, I put a post up the other day. The journey. Um, when you really think about it, that my goal was to lose 100 pounds within that time period. But since I began my journey from my heaviest point, I'm like a few pounds away from 100 pounds. So I'm taking that as a victory.
Yes.
But the thing about it is, I didn't reach where I wanted to reach, but I'm still on the track. I'm still in the race.
Did
So
you
I
ever
didn't give up.
did you ever feel like quitting on this journey?
No,
Mm.
because I tell you, Facebook held me accountable.
Yeah.
Because when I first started, people were saying, nah, brother, you need to take a break. That's too much for your body. You can't handle it. That's not good for you. And anybody that knows me, when you tell me I can't, I do.
You going to right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right, right.
yeah, yeah.
And,
So that's basically what it boiled down to. Those posts motivated me. I mean, people say that I motivated them, but just responding to my post made me want to do it even more. I mean, there were some nights where I was like, "Oh man, I forgot to walk." I can start again tomorrow, but I was like, "Nope, can't do it. You
can't
got to
do
get
it
up and go."
because you need
Yeah.
that. Because then it becomes you need that post. What's been the hardest
Yeah.
part of it?
Um. Uh, the hardest part. I'm in a groove right now, so it really. The hardest part was this, and I found it. The hardest part was for the first 100 days, I didn't have the proper footwear,
Mm-hmm.
and then I uh, I looked at. I was looking up sneakers, and I looked up the sneakers, and my wife was like, "I really like them," and she was like, "Well, you understand that those are the same brand that of the flip flops that you have, and these are the most comfortable flip flops I have ever had." So I said, "Okay, I'm gonna give it a shot." And I tell you, ever since I got those sneakers, I've been walking at least 5 miles a day,
Wow.
and they're called Hokas.
I have some,
Um,
Nate. I know what
oh
you.
my god,
They are
oh
the
my god,
they're the most. I told my wife. I said, and guess what, Nate? I went to buy another pair of sneakers. I was like, now when I put on other sneakers, I can't put on no other ones now.
yeah, yeah. So, I just ordered a pair of the boots, for the winter time. The because the other day I went walking in the rain,
They have
and the
boots
brand,
too.
yeah, they have everything. They're Gore-Tex boots. They're weatherproof and snowproof because the journey continues. Rain, sleet, or snow. This weight has got to go. You
Ah,
know.
what are you eating, man, to make the difference? What are you not eating,
Um,
and what are you eating?
well, I'm doing intermittent fasting. I've been doing that the whole journey.
The whole
Where,
journey?
yeah, I eat between 12 in the afternoon and 8 at night, and after 8 at night, I don't eat again until 12 o'clock the next day. I've eliminated sugars from my diet. Up until recently, I eliminated breads. It's just been eating chicken, vegetables, fruits, basically the whole 30 concept,
Does it get boring?
No, because I'm a creature of habit.
Okay.
So good
Okay.
or bad.
Right,
So
right, right. Creature of
yeah,
bad habit, creature of good habit.
yeah,
What
yeah, yeah.
what's been the most gratifying part of this for you, Nate?
Oh man, I have a supervisor at my job. It was like since we've been back into the office, I was going to his office like every week, like, can I borrow that hole puncher again? And it got to a point where I said, okay, listen, I'm gonna borrow this hole puncher this time, but this time I'm gonna put two holes in my belt so I don't have to come back. So I reached that goal, but I mean, I think I just need to get a new belt. And another thing, I had a sweatshirt that was laying around the house, and I thought it was my regular, 6X sweatshirt that I wear. And I put it on. It was a little snug, and I was like, I took it off and looked at it, and I'm like, oh man, this is 3X. You know, so I was able to get into a 3X, and I'm like, wow, this is amazing. You know,
So the
yeah.
change, you've seen the change. Well, listen, brother, we told you we were gonna check in on you. Keep up the journey. You know I got your back,
Oh
and
yeah, I appreciate it, man.
you know I got your back, and I just encourage you to keep going. And the thing I like most about what you're doing, Nate, is that you figured out what's gonna work for you, and I think that's the
Yeah,
message for everybody else.
yeah,
This
yeah,
is what
yeah,
works
yeah,
for you.
yeah,
And you even said, "Look, everybody want to walk with me. Look, I need to walk by myself because I don't need you to be trying
yeah.
to rush me along." And
Yeah. Definitely. And you know what? Like I get inboxes all the time. What are you doing with? Because I used to be that person to ask questions and you inspire me, blah blah blah. But until you make that first step, because I'm gonna tell you, when COVID hit, it was hard on me because I found myself just eating, and then I couldn't walk a long distance at the time. I would just do like point 0.2 miles, maybe point 0.3 miles, until I said, you know what? Forget all the aches and pains. I'm just going to push myself. I'm going to walk at least 2 miles a day. Then it turned into, okay, I'm going to do 3 miles. Then it turned into, okay, I'm 4 miles. And I was telling my family last night, I was like, these sneakers are like that movie that where little Bow Wow had the Jordans on, and he had extra powers because it's like once I start walking, I can't stop. I say, okay, I'll be back in an hour, and I come back. It's like 2 hours later. My family's like, well, you said you were only gonna do this amount of. I go, well, I'm back, you know. But I send out. I have a thing called Pacer, so they monitor my steps because I send a alert out to my wife and my kids, so they know where I'm at all times. So that's a good thing.
well, Big Nate, as they call him, we proud of you, brother, and we're gonna
Thank you.
check in with you again in about another month after the next
Okay.
30 days straight
Yes.
of walking, and we'll see where you at. All right,
Yes. Check
Nate
on me after
Brown.
the holidays, man. We're gonna rock it.
Yeah,
We're
what you
gonna
gonna
rock
do
it out.
Thanksgiving, man? What you gonna do Thanksgiving?
Hey man, listen, I've been through it. I know what to do and what not to do.
I got you. I
You
got you.
know, you know.
All right, Nate. Q Sci-Fi
All
up
right.
in here,
Q
up in here.
Sci-Fi.
Real.
I love you, brother.
Love you back.
Yeah. All
Inspiration for the
right.
nation. That's Nate Brown. We're following his weight loss journey. He's gonna lose that weight because that's what he committed to do. What you say, Nate? What you said? There's three things you're trying to do. Go ahead.
What
It was
what was
something
that?
that you said. well, I can't remember what you said, but whatever it was, we'll play it back when we figure out what you said. But it was a commitment you made, and I can't remember it. But so
the rain, sleet, or snow.
yeah.
The
What you
weight
say?
gotta go. Rain, sleet, or snow. The weight's gotta go.
Inspiration for the nation.